what pieces of advice would you give to those facing obstacles in the workplace?
Three advices, three strategies, which I use in my mentoring practice, which I used with success, being successful, because I've always had to overcome various obstacles. Yeah. Discrimination was not born yesterday or after, the movement that was brought by George Floyd, unfortunately. So discrimination has been always there. And employees they need the techniques, they need the strategies, and they need the people like mentors or coaches or, the support network. I would, three things I would give them as advice. First of all is mindset. We choose to blame the boss or the workplace, but my advice is have an inclusive mindset. Instead of blaming your boss, think about and challenge yourself and come up with an inclusive mindset. How can you bring your boss to understand how it feels to be bullied or harassed or discriminated or being unfairly, treated? The first, it's mindset, Emanuel. It's so mindset, how you position yourself. And because if we react instead of reflecting and having a response, we do not control our emotions. And I know you are passionate about wellness. So, and this is why it's so important. In the moment, recognize what's happening, go back and reflect on the mindset piece. The second second step, once you understand, okay, my boss is treating me unfairly or very different to other colleagues, the second step is raise your voice. Now that you recognize you are composed, you recognize the emotion, the harm, but also the lack of business conduct, you need to raise your voice. And this is number 2. Raise your voice, meaning you need to formulate that answer, not the reaction, the answer, either in a one-to-one or if it's really a magnitude or it's a racist comment, you need to report it to HR, but you need to raise your voice in a way or another, feedback or, more formal way. And the third step is action your brand. I worked for global brands for 2 decades, and I had the privilege to grow with them as a professional, as a person. You know why all these global brands are still global? Because they have values. They are sustainable. They have that, the core principles. But a brand, to stay a brand, it's a continuous work, to become even more sustainable, even greener, even, more ethical. So it's a continuous work. So that's why the third step is action your brand. We are brands as well. You, Emanuel, you are a brand at LinkedIn. I am my own brand now. Even the way I dress today is like green apples, colors. I am my own brand, the way I talk, I engage, So I highly recommend the employees to action their brand mindset, raise your voice and action your brand. Show them who you are, that you deserve respect.